Good morning. Alice Brown and Lady V here, bringing you our Wednesday update on where we're standing on the writing.
Which is very exciting.
Yes, we've got some great news. We are also doing a Is It Worth Your Dollar? This one is not Dollar Tree. This is from things that we picked up at either TJ Maxx or
Tuesday morning.
mornings. So we're going to be going over that stuff with you. But let's dive into the books because that is some exciting news. So, Fire and Ice, as many of you know, is finished writing. It's been completely written at this point, but over the last 2 weeks, we have made some tremendous progress. Before we dive into that, I do want to give an apology out to any of you that were looking for our video last Wednesday that got missed. We ran into a lot of problems. Lady V and her fiance broke down on the road in Maryland.
In the middle of the night. At least we made it to a rest stop. I have to say, that was the one blessing. We made it to a rest stop.
So she ended up not getting back home until a full 24 hours later than what she was anticipating. And we had not filmed that video ahead of time before she left, which kind of bit us in the butt because then we didn't have time by the time she made it home. So on top of that, we also ran into some severe internet problems here at the house.
We did.
And it was almost next to impossible to upload a video for about 4 or 5 days. So we've got that straightened out. The car's back up and running. Lady V's back home.
I'm back home.
All is good.
And we're back to writing.
Yes. So, Fire and Ice has been finished reading, or writing rather.
It's been finished beta reading too.
It has been finished. Our beta readers have finished reading it and gotten back with us, and we have edited those few mistakes. We have formatted this book for paperbacks, and we got the wraparound cover in. Thank you, Jess, our cover artist.
Yeah.
And at this point, paperbacks have
been ordered.
Yay! So now the paperbacks are ordered. We are ready to release the cover reveal, or do the cover reveal for Fire and Ice. And let's go ahead and take the time to do that. Okay.
Yes. So up on your screen now is the cover for Fire and Ice,
Dragons of Dragonose 2. The release date for this book is going to be October 5th. I do not know if paperbacks are going to be in on that exact day, but it will be available on all ebook formats on October 5th. Paperbacks, we're going to be running it really, really tight. They might come in a day or two later. So if that is the case, we will certainly get that out to you and let you know as soon as they become available. So that is the news for Fire and Ice, October 5th. Mark your calendars.
Definitely.
We're excited.
And if you have not checked out Sci-FiFantasy yet, you definitely need to with Fire and Ice coming out in just a couple weeks.
Definitely. Fire and Ice ended up, that book started off, for those of you that have followed us from when we wrote before years ago, that book started off being 54,000 words. It ended up, by the time we got through editing it and adding new scenes in it, it is sitting at just shy of 80,000 words. So we just literally got in there and just blew a couple scenes up. We added some new scenes in there.
The first couple chapters in the book are completely new.
Yes, the first couple chapters are brand new. You get introduced to a couple brand new characters that actually are going to be a lead-in to a new series that is coming out next year, and that is Monster Mob. So I'm very anxious to have you guys read it and let us know what you think, because we are very excited about it. But that is not all the good news for the books. Not only have we gotten all this work done with Fire and Ice, but we are also working hot and heavy with Iver Mantis, which is Dragons of Dragonose 3. Book 3. So we're going to put up on the screen right now the update for this, and you will see that it is up to 75% done. Now, this book is not scheduled to be released until the very beginning of the year, but we wanted to go ahead and get this book knocked out of the way because we've got a couple Christmas books that we're working on that I want to go ahead and get done during the Christmas season. That'll be for next year also. So that's where we stand. So 75%, yeah, 75% on Iver Mantis, and Fire and Ice is done, and paperbacks are being worked on. So yes, very, very good news.
And remember that our beginning of show season is next Friday, not this coming Friday, next Friday. So we're very excited about that.
The first weekend of October, we go into very high gear. We have got 7 shows in 9 weeks. So we're going to be busy. Another reason why I decided to postpone Iver Mantis until next year is because the next 2 months we are going to be swamped with shows. And I didn't want to try to release any book in the middle of all that because it's a lot of work. As many of you know, we've put out a video prior on how much work is involved once the book is written. A lot of people think once it's written,
video out yet, I will be linking it up above us.
Okay, great. Yeah, a lot of people think just once the book is written, well, that's it. You're done. No, that's actually just the beginning. There is a whole line of steps to get that book published, especially if you're putting it in paperbacks. So. Check out that video.
All the work yourself.
Yeah, check out that video if you've not done so. And moving on, we have got Is It Worth Your Dollar?
Yes.
So, as we said at the beginning, all these items came from either Tuesday Morning or T.J. Maxx. So, no Dollar Tree haul today, folks. Check Friday's video out for that. The first thing I am going to haul is... or compare, actually, not haul. We've already hauled this. This came from TJ Maxx. This is Honeysuckle hand soap and lotion. And I love Honeysuckle. I love the smell of it. And I really, really wanted to like this.
It's by the brand Scent Therapy. It's very hard to see the name on it.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see. You might be able to see.
Scent Therapy.
From that. But the more and you can tell, I did try to use, especially the soap, but it just really has a weird scent to it. And I think it's because it's old. I think it was probably sitting too long. Because, I mean, that doesn't really smell like honeysuckle at all.
No, that's more, that's sat out too long.
I have smelled makeup that is like this, that just has sat too long and the chemicals are not getting along with one another, I guess, for like a better word.
So, I wasn't the best in science, so.
These are a definite no, just because they're old. So I'm going to give these a 2 because I don't care for the smell. And the only reason why I kept them is to do this review, and they're going to stay in the trash can. Now, to replace that, we went into Tuesday Morning a couple weeks ago, and I found some Orange Blossom hand soap. Is that good? Yeah, that's good. Okay. And I absolutely love this stuff. It was available that I could unscrew and sniff before I walked out the door, so I did.
Always sniff before you purchase.
This is another scent that I love, and when I can find it, I will grab it. Rose, lavender, honeysuckle, orange blossom. I love them all. But this is absolutely. Did you smell this?
I think I did.
This smells really good. It reminds me. We've got a soap that we picked up at Kohl's up in New Jersey.
Yes.
That's Orange Blossom. And this reminds me a lot of it. So very, very good. And it was $3.99. It was a regular price of $7, and I paid $3.99. So not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
A big bottle of soap too.
Yes, it is. Very good. Okay. Our next item here is Rose Water Facial Cleanser. Again, this came from Tuesday Mornings. And anything rose, I'm going to try it. But I have been very happy to realize that this is a very gentle facial cleanser. I don't know if I'll be able to use it in the dead of winter. I may have to go back to my standard Noxema that I usually use. but for right now, it's great. It's still pretty warm here in North Carolina. So it is regular value of $9.99, and we paid $3.99 for it. So this I'm going to give a 5. It's fantastic. It's good.
Did you rate the soap?
I may not have. Okay, if I did not rate this, it's a 5. The others, no.
2.
But yeah, this one's a 5. This one works. Okay, Lady V, what do you have?
So if you remember our TJ Maxx haul a couple of weeks back, which I will also link below or above, wherever it pops up out on the screen.
I think it pops up above, if
I think
I'm
it
not
does.
mistaken.
We ended up picking up a set of Bio Silk. It was a 3 package of shampoo, conditioner, and
oil.
And we got it to try because our hair was just kind of feeling a little flat. It needed a little pick-me-up, and we fell in love. So this was the original trio that we picked up. We have since picked up a second set because we loved it so much and we wanted it in both of our bathrooms so we weren't constantly traipsing the shampoo and conditioner back and forth throughout the house. This has been a lifesaver for the hair. My hair has totally revived itself.
Yes.
I love it. I love the scent. I love the feel of it. I actually like the fact that I don't need to use as much of this as I do of the Nexus that I was using. I use a lot less.
Therapy.
I use a lot less. I used to use roughly about 6 pumps for the shampoo, and it was in the big pump bottle. 6 of those to cover all this hair, and then another 4 for the conditioner. I use at least half of that when it comes to this.
Yeah, I love that stuff.
So this is definitely a 5-star.
Yes.
If I could go above 5, I would, but this is a 5-star.
Yes.
And to accompany that, we had also found the BioSilk Hydrating Therapy
It's a spray
leave-in conditioner spray. And we put this on right before we dry our hair. Again, fantastic. My hair has felt so smooth. As you can see, I don't really have very many flyaways, so that's been nice.
Yeah, I picked up a second one of these too. I went back and just stocked up. When I picked up a second smaller shampoo and conditioner for Lady V, I also went ahead and bought the great big things so that we could
Just
fill
refill
our
the
small
smaller
ones.
bottles.
And in all honesty, in picking this up, I went and put it out on my Amazon cart before I went to TJ Maxx because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to make it there.
Find it again, yeah.
So I went ahead and put it in my Amazon cart and just left it sit there. And when I got home, I went to delete it, and I realized in going to TJ Maxx and getting it all there, both the small set and the big set, I saved like $25 doing it.
That's good.
So that is a very good deal.
Nobody has an extra $20.
No, I mean, that $25 needs to go on 50,000 other things. That,
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to pay more than I have to.
All of BioSilk, if you can find it at a local TJ Maxx or Tuesday Morning, 5-star. Definitely
Yes,
don't pass
that
this
is
stuff
very
up.
good. Very good. All right, our next item, we're going to go into just a little bit of makeup because we have tried several things. Our first is serums, facial serums.
Which we are obsessed with buying at TJ Maxx.
Yes, because you compare it $9 and you get it for $5.99. I usually pay anywhere from $4 to about $6 or $7 for the serums at TJ Maxx. Clean Beauty is one of those name brands that I go to TJ Maxx looking for specifically because it is so good, and I know it's good. We have several different types of oil.
I believe.
Is it this one? These two are both Clean Beauty. This is an oil, a hydrating oil that I use in the evening. This is just a serum, deep hydrating facial serum. Here is another, and this is not Clean Beauty. This is by Vital Beauty, but this is a brightening day serum with vitamin
Very nice.
C.
I love that.
Yes, this is very good. Vital's another one we've got multiple of, and we love them.
I've gotten several of Vital's toners, face serums, facial mist. They're all very nice.
They're all very, very nice. So if you get into the facial serums, you want to take care of your skin, check out TJ Maxx because you will save money. For all
money
these
in abundance.
all of these. This is an eye serum
That's actually
again
really nice.
that I picked up, and I love it also. So for all the serums, as straight across the border is a 5. I have yet to come across anything that has not worked and worked well. So straight across the board, 5s
Serums,
for all
all
of
are
them.
5 stars.
Definitely. Okay, now we came across one that didn't exactly hold up to par. We picked up, this is a highlighter. It's by the Cream Shop, but it is a powder, and I'm going to try to...
That gets a little confusing. It's the Cream Shop.
Cream Shop, but it's a powder. Yes, I know. But as you can see, that's a powder. It is okay. It is nothing to write home about. It is nothing to brag about. In all honesty, I think I paid, I want to say $5 or $6 for this. And in all honesty, I went right back to my dollar Wet n Wild that I picked up at a Dollar Tree that I absolutely love. So for this, I'm going to give it a 2 because, I mean, it
doesn't look like it's that finely milled to go on your face.
No, and it doesn't, once you put it on, it doesn't blend at all. It just kind of, which I don't care for at all. I need something that I can blend in and I can tone down so it doesn't look like I'm a sparkly vampire or anything like that. No offense to Collins.
Alright, last item I have, or last 2 items I have kind of go with each other, are from the Lipstick Queen that I picked up last time we were at TJ Maxx, and I picked up a lip liner, which came in a very nice nude color. I don't know if you all remember seeing this. So again, nice nude color. I have worn both of these items separately, and the lipstick, of course, as you know with their lipsticks, are the ones that, you know,
they change
to your body chemistry. I have worn both of these items separately. They work wonderful, and I love actually pairing them together. I love, what I did is I put the lip liner all over my lips, and then I put this on, and it was a really nice effect. Of course, that's definitely not the color I'm wearing today, as you can see. But these, every time I have picked up a Lipstick Queen lipstick, I love it. So $5 stars for the Lipstick Queen.
Now, continuing with the lipstick, we have one that we do not have to show that we did buy from TJ Maxx. It was a Laura Mercier.
Laura Mercier, yeah.
That thing went straight in the trash because it was too old. When we first took it out, if you go back to the video that we hauled it, it had a scent to it, but it wasn't unpleasant.
I was like comparing it to the My Little Ponies from my childhood, that plastic smell when you first got the ponies out of the package. That's what it smelled like.
But every time we opened it, the smell got worse. And it was like, no, this is nasty.
It made you sick to smell it.
And so it went straight in the trash. Unfortunately, that is something you have to be careful with, especially when you've got like discount stores like TJ Maxx or anything like that, because this stuff a lot of times has already gone through a shelf life at another store. And then for whatever reason, it didn't sell, the store went out of business. You know, there's 101 reasons why products end up at places like TJ Maxx.
Ingredients getting changed.
Right. So
as simple as packaging change.
So you never know how old this stuff is. And if makeup gets too old, it does. There's chemicals in makeup, every bit of it. And some of it, just as it gets older,
it gets a very unpleasant smell.
Yeah, it has a very unpleasant smell. That's that's the nicest way I can put it. It stinks.
Try to be nice.
Let's just call a spade a spade. It stinks.
All right, so your last item, and I was mistaken. I do have one more item to haul after.
Yes, you do. The big one.
Yes, the big one. The one that I told you to stay tuned because you were going to want to hear about this.
Okay. The last item is these lights that we picked up. Actually, Mr. Brown found them at TJ Maxx when we went. We hauled them for you. We told you we thought they were going to work fantastic. They have. As a matter of fact, we've gone back and picked up 2 for Lady V's fiance because he even saw them and realized that they would work great for shows. and things like that. And they're great for having in the car as an emergency.
This is currently turned backwards so I don't blind ourselves. But as you can see, that is a powerhouse flashlight.
Yes, yes. So it is finally cooled down. This one we've been using in the house, but I am going to transfer it to the car to keep it out there for emergencies. And
because, we got shows coming up. There's bound to be an emergency. It always happens. Yeah. It really does. I don't care what you do, how long you've been doing shows, there's always something that's going to go wrong.
Yeah. And this one might end up out in the car too for show, at least for show season. And then we'll bring it back into use. So these lights are, I believe they're like $7.99.
It's on the back of the package.
$6.99.
Even better.
Even better. Yeah, $1 less. I highly, highly recommend.
And they're originally an as seen on TV item, so you know that they came out at a decent price.
Well, as seen on TV, some of that stuff works and some of it doesn't.
Very
so
hit and
I'm
miss.
always very leery about it. But these have been a gem. These are a definite 5. So if you happen to go to TJ Maxx and you see these, need a flashlight, snatch them up because they're good lights. Okay, Lady V,
now
give us your big one.
The big one. So I have been wanting to get a ring light for so long to add to this channel because I know that, just using the ceiling fan above me is not going to cut it forever. And when we went into TJ Maxx, there was this little shelf right in front of the checkout counter that we walked by immediately. And the first thing that caught my eye was a ring light. They had a collapsible ring light there. And I was just like, I've got to get this. It's what I need. It's what I've been looking for, and it was only $20, $20 or $25.
It's like $25 or something like that.
Compared to
your
what
adopted grandmother bought it for you.
Yes, my lovely adopted grandma Rita. If you are watching this, thank you. I love my ring light. It has worked so well. Again, it was only $20 or $25, and that is well worth the spend because there are a lot more on Amazon. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to put a picture up here of the ring light so you can see it has multiple different settings where you can brighten it, lower it, turn it to a more yellow light, a more white light. It's really worked out well and has helped, I think, the quality of the videos. You'll have to let me know what you think.
Well, Rita wanted to do something to help support
her
granddaughter and support the channel. And so when she realized that this was a piece of equipment that we needed, that we hadn't purchased yet because there was just too many other things.
She turned around and snatched it out of my hands and told me I was not allowed to pay for it.
And she bought it. So again, Rita, thank you so much. If you're watching this, we greatly appreciate it. Okay, and that concludes
today's video.
All right. If you like this video, please remember to hit that like button, smack it, whatever you need to do, doesn't matter. If you've not subscribed, please do so. The subscribe button is on the opposite side of your screen than the like button, and then a little bell will come up. Make sure you hit that so that YouTube will notify you each time we have a new video out. Until next time, please remember, first and foremost, we are authors. Our books are in behind us. Link is down in the description below to our website, which has every one of our books, ebook format, paperback, you name it. No matter what your reading pleasure is, we've got it.
Go check it out.
We also have our merchandise page, which has our mugs. We have a large selection of kitten mugs, and we also have a large selection of dragon mugs to go with our books. So be sure to check that out. And until next time, have a great day.